Hadith.
Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam. Ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Hunna libasul lakum wa antum libasul lahunna. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. I welcome all of you with Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, mercy and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on all of you. Today we are going to have a special session by the name Better Half or Bitter Half. And you're most welcome to ask any questions related to marriage, to nikah, regarding how to choose a life partner, how to conduct a nikah, what are the pros and the cons, about married life, the problems, the good things, the do's, the don'ts, the halals, the harams. You're most welcome to ask any questions regarding before you say I do, or before you say Kabul hai, or before you say I accept it, as well as after you say I do, or Kabul hai, or after you say I accept it. You're most welcome to ask any questions so that you get the best life partner, so that you can decide whether the relationship you're going into, whether it's a wedlock or a padlock. So brothers and sisters, you're most welcome to ask any questions on the topic of marriage. Any sisters have any questions?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. My question is that a woman is created from a crooked rib of a man. Could you just explain this, please?
What the sister is talking about is the Hadith. It's a Sahih Hadith of Sahih Bukhari, volume number 4, in the book of Stories of the Prophets, Hadith number 3331, where the Prophet said that the woman is created from the rib. And the most crooked part of the rib is the upper part. And if you try and straighten it, it will break. Therefore, the Prophet continues that you have to be patient with your wife. There's a hadith again which says that Hawa, she was created from the rib of Adam. May Allah be pleased with them both. So based on this hadith is there. What is the meaning of this hadith? What sister quoted is part of the hadith. The complete hadith is that the woman is created from the rib of the man, and the most crooked part of the rib is the uppermost part, and if you try to straighten it, it will break. Therefore, you have to be kind and you have to be patient with your wife. So the whole thing is that you have to be good to her, you have to treat her well. The full hadith says, therefore, treat the wife well. What is the reason that the Prophet said that the woman is made from the rib and the most crooked part is the upper part? Many people think that this is a negative hadith. They're trying to degrade the woman, that the women are degraded, they're made from the crooked part, and does it mean that the women are crooked? And if you try to straighten her, there'll be problems. So what is the meaning of the hadith? See, I being a medical doctor, I know that the ribs are very important for the human body. The ribs give protection to the lungs of the chest. And because of the curvature of the ribs, it's possible. If the ribs were flat, that's not possible. You know the ribs are curved, it acts like a cage. It acts like an armor. And because of the curvature of the ribs, there's protection to the heart, there's protection to the lungs, and the ribs are also flexible to a certain extent. And the ribs, take the impact if anything happens. So because of the curvature of the ribs, the protection is possible. If the ribs weren't curved, it wouldn't be able to protect the heart, which is a very vital organ, the lungs, etc. So the ladies, the women should not take it as a negative factor, they should take it as a positive factor. Many a times how you look at from which angle is important. A person can be a pessimist, a person can be optimist. I'm an optimist person. So that doesn't mean it is negative. That means you have to be careful with her is right. Why? For example, let me give you another analogy. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed on the woman the tender love and affection. The tender love and care that she has being a mother, the same is not found in the father. Therefore, the respect for the mother is 3 times more than the father. Now, because of that emotional feeling which is there in the lady, so that she can be a good mother, it has certain negative factors. The negative factor is that because she is emotional, she can take care of the children. At the same time, she has more chances of getting hysterical as compared to the gent. So when there's the positive and negative, the positive is much more than the negative. The positive is she can behave like a good mother, she can take care of the children, but negative factor is that she can get, not that every woman is hysterical. The chances of hysteria in women is more than men, yet it may be just a small percentage. But the motherhood is there in every woman, but the hysteria is not there in every woman. The same way here, because of the crookedness of the rib, the advantage is more. The negative factor is that if I try and straighten the rib, it will break. So here also the woman is being compared to the rib. The positive factor is that she can be good. She can take care, she can be a muhsana, as the Quran says. But be careful, treat her kindly, treat her with justice, be good to her. Don't try too much of pressure. There's too much of emotions, the woman can get hysterical. Too much of pressure is there. The same thing, I would say that this is a positive hadith. But many of the Orientalists and many of the non-Muslims, they pick out hadith and they put on the net and they malign Islam, and many of our Muslim women, oh yes, what to do now? So they get, again hysterical. So it's positive and negative. You have to look at the positive. So I take it as a positive hadith, and it's an honor for the woman to be compared to the rib, which is a very vital part of the body, taking care of the vital organ, that is the sadr, the center, that is the heart. She's like a muhsana. That's the fortress against the devil, which is mentioned in several places in the Quran. In Surah Nisa chapter number 4, verse number 24, Surah Nisa chapter number 4, verse number 25, in Surah Ma'idah chapter number 5, verse number 5, in Surah Nur chapter number 24, verse number 4, Surah Nur chapter number 24, verse number 33, and various other places in the Quran. Hope that answers the question.